Corby?
Well, I think it's when we put her in the field the first time, because all of my other field dogs come back to me when they lose the scent, and Corby decided not to come back, but she decided to find her own bunnies. And she left me, and she kept running, and the area was 60 acres fenced, and she bumped bunny after bunny and ran, and I spent about 15 minutes running and running and running, because she just was too busy chasing bunnies. So it's a kind of a fun thing with her.
What does she do when she catches the bunny?
They never catch the bunnies. That's the nice thing about field trials. It's completely bloodless. What they're supposed to do is follow the scent, and if they catch sight of one, of course, then that's a bonus. But the bunnies actually run really fast.
This is my old girl, I call her, and I was going for an obedience title, and we were going through a pattern. The judge asked you to go through a pattern. So the dog is off of leash. It has to be trained to stay in heel position off of leash, which she was doing. And I had lost sight of her out of the corner of my eye, and I just kept saying, I hope she's there, I hope she's there, you know. And so finally, all of a sudden I hear the judge go, ma'am, ma'am. And I kind of look around, and she goes, do you want to get your dog? And my dog had left my side, gone out of the ring. There was a man in a folding chair outside the ring with a little package of nachos and that liquid cheese. And he's going, and she's up in his lap trying to get the nachos. And everybody was just laughing. It was so funny. It was just a roll.
To fulfill my extra time, my husband suggested, why don't I get into dogs more? And as we looked around and decided that it was the terrier that we wanted to have because of the small size, their smartness, easy to train. I don't really know exactly what led us to the Karen, but we liked the Karen as far as their looks. We thought they were cute. And when we got our first one from a pet store, as everyone probably does, you know, then we decided, well, I'd like to get into the showing part of it, and in order to do that, you've got to have good bloodline quality. And then when we acquired our first good show dog from someone that lives not very far from us in Michigan, then we got into the showing, and then we really realized that, well, there's really more to this than just showing a dog.
We make them more adaptable to our relatively sedentary lives. And for people's needs. They don't want a really interesting, outgoing, intelligent dog who is going to suffer from separation anxiety when left alone, but will just kind of sit there and be happy. These do concern me. It's the objectification and commoditization of dogs, aided and abetted by puppy mills, and it's all part of a consumer society with the little competitive edge of status and having a show-winning dog, all to what end? Does it really benefit the dog?
Over, over, go weave, 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 whoa, here, go weave, all right, over, stand up.
In the middle of the ring.
Here, 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 here.
Kind of cool though.
Come here, good boy. Good boy. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Yep.
Can you actually be on, I guess you can be talking.
Yay, all right. Come on, bud. Come on. I'm going the wrong way, aren't I?
Well, these are papillons, which is French for butterflies, as you can see by the ears. The black one is Wings. Actually, his kennel name is Wind Beneath My Wings Score. And Maggie, the white one, we just call her Miss Maggie May. She's a rescue, and so we don't have the kennel name, but just a big love name for her.
How was she when you rescued her?
Well, a friend of mine had fostered her and had her before I got her. At that time, she was a colorful dog. I like to say because her coat was yellow, her teeth were green. She would squint to see if she was out in the sunlight because she wasn't used to being outside. And of course, she had the usual fleas and worms and things that not usual for all dogs, but unfortunately the case for some rescues. But she was real timid. But she's, to her credit, come through. She's gone through puppy kindergarten class and socialization, and her favorite words now seem to be cookie and outside. Did I say that word? But she just great little companion dog like most Papillons are.
This is Chewbacca. He's a year and a half old Sheltie. He's my baby.
So who got you into handling dogs?
I guess I saw Bob working with his Brittany Reba, and I kind of felt like I wanted to try it too, but I wanted my own to handle because I knew that Reba was more receptive to him. So I wanted one to work with for my own, and so we picked out Chewy. And I've been working with him now since he's been a pup.
So this was your first time?
Yes. Yes, and it won't be my last though. We will do this again.
So this dumbing down is of concern to me, and it's a reflection perhaps of people who accept these animals as dogs, of the dumbing down of our own kind as well. Because as the dog in reverse is a mirror of God, so the dog is very much a reflection of us.